At New Movement Pilates Studio in Vernon, 28-year-old Fiona Walker slips in a quick core workout on the reformer, a nice perk of being the studio's receptionist. Days like these have become the norm for Walker, but just a few years ago, the mere thought of this daily routine was unimaginable.
I was type 1 diabetic, diagnosed when I was 3. Then when I was about 15, my kidneys started to fail. When I was on 19, they failed completely.
For the next 5.5 years, Walker was placed on dialysis, and the hospital became a second home.
I would sleep all day, I would get up, and then I was hooked up to a machine for 4.5 hours, and then you unhook and you go home back to bed, and that's all you do in the day. By that time, you don't really eat, your fluids are restricted, so it's really not much at all.
Walker needed a transplant. In order to recover, she required a new kidney and pancreas. Long waits for the right donor are common, and Walker's extremely rare O-negative blood type made the search that much more difficult. But after over half a decade on dialysis, waiting and hoping, finally, a match.
You almost instantly feel better after transplant. It's really hard to explain, but because after being so sick, you wake up and you feel better, but your body hasn't caught up. So 3 years later, my body's still catching up.
She's still recovering, and exercises like these are a big help. But now, off dialysis and rarely in the hospital, Walker is making up for lost time.
So I went back to school full time. I can go to school and work. I can have a social life. I can eat whatever I want.
Fiona Walker's story, though full of hope and inspiration, is more common than you might think. As research indicates, kidney disease affects 1 in 10 Canadians, a message that Ava Cassidy and others hope to spread at Vernon's annual Kidney Walk at Polson Park.
It's a fundraising effort for patient services for BC patients, awareness of course, and for research, for kidney disease research.
Dialysis isn't a very friendly thing to be on, so a lot of people don't last, and a lot of people don't get the transplant. So that's why it's really important to sort of raise that awareness. You are being given your life again and a second chance.
The walk takes place August 24th at 10 a.m. For more info, you can visit vernonkidneywalk.ca. For Go Okanagan, I'm Kevin Chirac.